GE Aerospace is about to find out. Local 647 members are united, they're determined, and they're ready to do whatever it takes to win. We need to stand with Local 647 in their fight at GE.
Which side are you on? Which side are you on?
There's another UAW story in Kentucky. They are striking at GE. We got a clip for this one, but Adam, can you give us a little bit of a primer before we play this clip from Shawn Fain?
Yes. Let me pull up my notes here. Let's go ahead and play the clip first, actually, if you don't mind.
Okay, yeah.
I lost my notes.
No worries. We have this clip here. Couple of nights ago, Shawn Fain gave one of his press conferences, one of his live streams, contract negotiation updates with the bargaining committee at GE. This is covering workers in Cincinnati and Erlanger, Kentucky. Cincinnati, Ohio, and Erlanger, Kentucky, I think, are the two towns. So let's play this. Let's play this clip here. Clip 2.
Good evening, UAW family. I'm here in Cincinnati with the GE Aerospace Bargaining Committee. We have an important update on negotiations, and I'll get straight to the point. At midnight tonight, our members will be walking out on strike. For months, Local 647 bargaining team has been hard at work negotiating to win a contract for our members that truly represents the value they bring to the company. Our members at GE build some of the most sophisticated engines in the world for the U.S. Navy and move billions of dollars in product every year. It's their work that makes GE their billions. It's their sacrifice. It's their time away from family. It's their blood, sweat, and tears that has generated tens of billions of dollars in profits for this company. And times are great for GE. From 2022 to 2024, GE Aerospace has raked in $17 billion in net profits. Over those same 3 years, GE paid out over $16 billion in shareholder distributions, almost everything they made. But the shareholders aren't the only people getting fat from the profits that our members' work generates. Over the last 3 years, GE CEO Larry Culp was given a 985% pay increase to $89 million last year alone.
Goodness. Let's pause right there for a second and just sit with that. A almost 1,000% pay increase for the guy who's already the highest paid employee at the company. That is absolutely insane. That's a crazy thing to justify. Yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to pause there and just let that soak in. 1,000% pay increase. That's crazy.
Right. Whatever the workers are asking for.
Yeah.
It doesn't come close to that.
Yeah, I don't think that the workers are asking for a 1,000% pay increase. Let's continue.
I think that bears repeating. The CEO of GE makes nearly 1,300 times the median worker wage at this company. Think about this.
Just pause it again. 1,300 times the median, not the minimum, the median worker at GE, 1,300 times the median. And GE is not a lot of the companies that have the biggest CEO to median worker pay ratio are like restaurants and service industry workers, like Starbucks, where I think the CEO makes something like 6,000 times the median employee's wage. And that's bad. It's really bad. Shouldn't happen. But part of the reason for that is that so many restaurants and service type jobs are part-time, right? So the median Starbucks worker is only working 20, 30 hours a week, right? That's not the case for a GE employee. The median employee at GE is not a part-time college student, right? And so the idea that you could have a factory job where your CEO is making 1,300 times more than you are is crazy, insane, wicked, evil, demonic, satanic, even. Let's continue.
GE CEO Larry Culp makes more money than the big three CEOs combined. But when it comes to the workers who build the products, who sacrifice day in and day out, suddenly the company don't have the money. We hear the same old story time and time again. A company rakes in billions. The CEO is lavished with millions. The company pays out billions of dollars to shareholders, and the workers are left with whatever crumbs are left over. So if GE thinks that's going to fly, they're in for a wake-up call in the form of bullhorns and picket lines. For the past month, our members at GE have been setting the standard for what a strong contract campaign looks like. Every Wednesday at break time, a sea of red shirts marches by the offices of GE's management. I marched with them earlier today, and believe me when I tell you that we are ready to walk. Our members have made it perfectly clear. They're ready for a fight, and they're ready to stand up for what they deserve. So what are GE workers ready to fight for? Local 647 members are determined to win quality, affordable health care. The company is demanding and insulting increases for our health care. That's unacceptable. GE can afford to do better, and they're going to have to do better if they want to end this strike. Our members are fighting for true job security. After decade of our workforce shrinking, we're standing up to stop the bleeding and grow the workforce here in Ohio and Kentucky. Right now, the company's trying to tie job security guarantees to productivity metrics that they control. We know from experience, if job security language isn't clear, it's not worth the paper it's written on. After giving the CEO a 985 pay increase, 985% pay increase, the company is still offering minimal increases that are not enough for our members. This strike is on the company. It's on them to offer our members the contract they deserve. Unfortunately, it appears GE is more interested in finding or trying to lowball our members at the negotiating table. So GE Aerospace is about to find out. Local 647 members are united, they're determined, and they're ready to do whatever it takes to win. UAW family, we need to stand with Local 647 in their fight for economic justice at GE. And we'll see you on the picket line.
Hey, 5 seconds, just wanted to say that this is only possible because of our donors. If you want to see more of this, then consider donating yourself at tvlr.fm/donate.
So there you go. Another thing that they said in one of their statements is that the company has responded to their proposals by making insulting counteroffers that would increase healthcare costs for workers by 36% over the next 4 years. Obviously unacceptable.
Yeah, I mean, and I wanted to circle back to that CEO aspect because over 1,200 times more than the median worker's annual income. Local 647 represents over 600 workers, right? So, I mean, right, that's for scale, right? You know, that there's only 600 or so workers involved, and the CEO makes 1,200 times more the median worker. It's insane. Over $16 billion in shareholder distributions over a period of 2022 to 2024. So if you've got that kind of money, you can afford to provide health care.
Right.
There's just, I mean, you can't dispute that. You can afford it. You're just choosing not to. You're choosing to raise health care costs on workers who are producing those profits for you. So yeah, absolutely wild. And you know, definitely want to see this strike be successful. Want to see a successful outcome here. You know, it, like you said, Kentucky and Ohio. So, you know, the South is involved for sure. And a lot happening in Kentucky, but What these folks do is they build marine and industrial engines for the U.S. Navy. So you would think the workers who are producing these massive billion-dollar profits, who are producing industrial engines for the United States Navy, could get some damn health care. You would think.
Yeah. In a letter to the bargaining unit, the bargaining committee has a summary of where the UAW stands versus management on core issues as of the date of the strike. Wages, obviously, a big thing. The UAW, or the term of the contract is another big thing. The company wants it to be for 3 years. UAW wants it to be for 5 years, which is interesting. I'm not exactly sure why that would be, particularly, I'll say in light of the UAW's call to align contracts with May 1st, 2028. A 5-year contract would obviously, beginning in the year 2025, would not end on May 1st, 2028. But nevertheless, companies asking for 3 years, union is asking for 5 years. Year 1, 2, and 3 for the company, they're offering a 5%, 4%, and 3% wage increase each year. The union is demanding a 7%, 5%, 5%, 3%, 3% wage increase over 5 years. And so if it was just going to be for 3 years, it would be 7%, 5%, 5%. The union is asking for more job security. A minimum head count for each unit, new work at both locations with no string attached. The company has agreed to restoration of the 2011 COLA formula, so it looks like they've got a tentative agreement there. That's good. Healthcare is obviously something that they've been highlighting in their press releases as a big thing. The union is demanding no concessions on current healthcare. And the company is demanding 6% premium increases every year of the contract and increases to copays, deductibles, and prescription drug costs. Some workers would be in a higher tier, increasing premiums by 25% to 44%, even before premium increases. That's crazy. The UAW is asking for a little bit more vacation time, not much more. They're asking for Juneteenth as a paid holiday. Company doesn't want to give a new paid holiday. The union is asking for more retirement security, and they're asking to maintain current strike language, whereas the company is their position is they want massive concessions on the ability to strike. So obviously seem pretty far apart. That's why the union went on strike. So there you go. We'll see what happens, and we'll try to keep you updated. We would love to hear, whether you're at Bosk or whether you're at GE, we would love to hear from you. If you find this video and you work at one of these locations, holler at us, 844-899-TVLR. Tell us what it's like on the picket line. Tell us why you're striking. Tell us why, maybe you deserve a 1,000% pay increase instead of the CEO. Any thoughts that you have about contract negotiations and the strike, we would love to hear them. 844-899-TVLR. 844-899-8857. You just saw a clip from the Valley Labor Report. We are live every Saturday morning from 9:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. And we pride ourselves on keeping all of our content free to everybody so that we can talk to as many working folks as possible. If you support the work that we're doing, you think that it's important, you think that it's good, then consider making a monthly contribution to the project, and you can do that on our website, tvlr.fm.